Hi, it's me, the normal guy, if you want to call it normal. I don't know if I'm normal or not. And then there's a little dog here. This is Slurpee. So we're here tonight. Huh, Slurpee, are we here tonight? Yes, we are. Let's put her over here. Anyways, we're here tonight because this item that I just had on order for about a year and a half, it seems like, arrived. It's hard to see because you can't really see it, but let's see. It's the Duo, okay? The Analogue Duo console. It's a video game console that's supposedly one of the best that Analogue has made. Okay? Now, it's one of the best they've made, but it's for a peculiar system. The Supergrafx and the Supergrafx 16 CD, the Supergrafx, which we never had here, and whatever else NEC made, NEC. But the question I have is, why would I want to open this and have to buy a bunch of games for those systems? A lot of them impossible to find at this point in time. And if you do, they're probably way too expensive. When I can just plug in my pocket, right? I can just plug this guy in and play all those same games. Well, I don't think you can play Supergrafx games, but I don't know. Is it worth it? I don't know. So I just wanted to go in while I'm thinking about this dilemma that I have posed for myself and try to figure out if I should open that thing or not. Because when I ordered it, it made sense because the Pocket wasn't going to let you play ROMs. But now that people are making cores and there's a PC Engine core, there's all these games. I don't have to buy all these and spend $500 billion to do that. And the other question is, are Supergrafx games good? I remember back in the day, my friend had had one of these systems. I had the Nintendo, of course, and he had the Supergrafx 16. And I always thought the graphics were weird, and the games were kind of weird on the Supergrafx 16. But there was those legendary titles, like Alien Crush and Devil's Crush and Bonk's Adventure. So let's go in here. I just want to just give a little overview, starting with kind of my favorite, Devil's Crush. Turn the volume down on the television. This game was amazing. Okay, so the Supergrafx 16 had a run button rather than a start button. It made no sense. And I know I've played this before, but I'm just trying to decide, because I do have this also on CD or on the Hue card. Oh my god, wrong button. That's the button I need to press. Oh. Gotta figure out these buttons on this thing. Very confused right now. What is going on? Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? Why? I don't want it to do that. Come on. There. The button on this controller is not good, obviously. Okay. And I'm using one of the 8-bit do one of the controllers that you can get for the Duo. So yes, this game alone is like one of the best TurboGrafx 16 games ever made, for sure. Just because it's a pinball game, and pinball is radical, of course. But the Analogue, Analogue has brought up this thought in my mind of value of the console and of the games, and is it worth buying collectibles that are way too expensive these days with the inflation and everything, or should I just stick with the ROMs? Does it matter if lag is happening on these ROMs, sort of? I mean, like, how precise does it need to be? You know? I mean, it's awesome that it's like a FPGA system. I'm just trying to talk myself out of this, obviously, because unfortunately the system is kind of expensive on its own, and the games are really expensive. Slurpee just wants to get into everything over here. Come on, Slurpee. We're trying to play a little Devil's Crush over here. I'm doing pretty good right here. This is very, very interesting. Considering I'm not having to do anything, it's just hitting all the dudes. Get those monks. I mean, just like in real life, when you hit a monk, if they have like a robe on, the color of the robe will change as you hit a monk. So that's good. If they got that accurate. Oh yeah. And then they'll just disappear after they are that color. Oh no, why did I have to go down there? I want to show you some of the other games too, because you'll see why I don't really know if it's worth opening that console or not. And who here in the States has ever played a Supergrafx game? Oh. So what's that supposed to be? You know what I mean? Let me see if you have any pressing questions, because sometimes you do. Sometimes you don't. I don't know. Let's see what's going on here, man. It's very quiet in here right now, but that's fine. It's fine. I'm just trying to have fun, okay? And this is just kind of a history lesson for my own knowledge, and maybe some of your knowledge is later. I always say, if they made like a physical version of this game, that would be amazing. So there you go. Devil's Crush. Got some bonus points. Pretty rad. Got a last chance. Didn't get it by 100 points. Alright, well that's good. I got number 1. So let's quit out of here. Let's go back in to the PC Engine. Let's go into some of these other games you may not know of. Okay? China Warrior. Kind of a racist name. Let's get in there. This was cool. Like, wow, look at how big that sprite is. Oh my gosh. That's huge. If you see it on a 4K TV, it's pretty funny. What the heck? Why are the birds out of scale? It looks good, you know, just playing on the Pocket. I don't know. Is it going to be that much better on the Duo? Do I want to buy these games? It looks pretty good. Sorta. For a bad game. With one enemy and a bird. Getting some killer points as a rock. Pretty cool. This is, you know, back in the day, it was like you could entertain yourself with this for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, I made it over that one. There's a bunch of rocks. What's this thing? Can't jump and... the jump and kick is pretty funny because it looks very realistic. Okay, there we go. Oh, got to a boss already. Street Fighter. This is like when it didn't matter if you actually hit the guy or not, it still counted. Sometimes it didn't. Come on. Come on, get him. Get him. Get him. Oh, get him. Oh, come on. Oh, he got me. Man. Huge graphics. Where are they going to start me? Oh, great. Yeah, let's start all over again because I want to do that level again. Okay, so there's China Warrior. Guess it's a game. Okay, let's go into a game that, you know, we all love in our hearts, and that would be Bonk's Adventure. Look at this. Now, the other thing I want to do is give you more audio, because I don't think you're getting any audio, are you? Now you should. Okay, let's see if we have audio for you. So you've seen those two first games, and they had no audio, sort of. Okay, I think it's... I'm looking at the audio on here. I need to turn it up. Okay, there you go. So anyways, here we go. Playing a game. This was like known as the best game, but look at it, it's fun. And I do have the actual physical version of this game. Because it's a classic. It's a gem. Let's get Slurpee up here. She needs to get up. Here, go on up there. Okay. Alright, yeah. This is like the crash course of Supergrafx 16 memory. I think what made this game cool is just the graphics are funny. He's a really cool character. And this whole deal is amazing when he does this. Now he's all pissed off. Get your happy pill. Come on. Can't remember what the point of getting pissed is. I guess that would be for that. Once again, this game looks pretty good. Looking pretty good. Pocket's living up to its name of being a really awesome system. Oh yeah. I forgot that he did that. Oh yeah, you keep pressing the button again to climb. The goal is, at the end of this, if I can convince myself to keep the duo or not. So you need to chime in, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just getting rid of this thing. Oh, look at that. And I have purchased every single one of these analog devices. It's like I've given them more money than anything. It's ridiculous how many game systems they've released. And at Horror House Fest, I would always give away analog systems. And some of them I wish I didn't give away because they're worth a lot of money now because they're weird colors and stuff. Oh yeah, foaming at the mouth. What the heck? Alright, so there you go. There's Bonk's. Bonk's Crazy Old Adventure. Pretty sweet. Okay, I'm just kind of thinking, okay, what were the games that I dug? Oh yeah, Air Zonk. What the heck? Who came up with these names? 1992. This was the future. Look at that guy. It's like Bonk, but he's in the air. And he's zonking instead of bonking. Spicy mode. Toxyland. Toxy Adventure? Toxic Adventure? Toxic Avenger? Okay, let's get into it. Auto? Manual? Alone? I have no idea what you're asking me. Okay, I guess I'm zonking. Okay, so this is a shmup. Shoot 'em up. Which is one of the reasons why the Supergrafx 16 was cool too, is because it had a lot of these shooters. Alright. I turned into miniature guy. Okay, I died, I guess. Again, with the lag thing, like, I don't know. It's kind of hard to even tell if it lags, because it's so weird anyways. I don't think it's lagging. Ugh. Oh. Okay. Whoa. What's going on here? Whoa, that guy's got boob head. Why is the guy got boobs head? I don't know. Okay, there you go. Zonking in the air. Let's get back into it. I just want to give you a good... Oh yeah, Fantasy Zone on here was kind of like the game that where it came from. Fantasy Zone. This is the first time I played Fantasy Zone. Was on this thing. Am I playing or what's going on here? Okay, now I am. Fantasy Zone is a cool game. I like this game a lot. I like the style of being able to like go back and forth, all defender kind of vibe. Ugh. I remember it being really hard. I think this must be like a weird European version, because whatever that word is at the end, at the beginning. Ugh. Playoff. I think you just have to kill everything. I'm trying to remember what you gotta do. You just gotta get every one of these guys. Oh man. Oh. Come on. Oh, baby. Oh. What the heck? Stink at that game. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so there you go. There's Fantasy Zone. PC Engine, run it. Oh, yes. This game, R-Type. This was like the best non-arcade version of the game. I remember seeing this at the arcade at some like ice skating rink or something for the first time at the arcade, and I was like, oh my god, that game is amazing. So I almost bought a Supergrafx 16 just for this game. Because it's pretty good. For a shooter, this is one of the better ones ever made. Another game that could be sweet as a pinball machine, I think. But what do I know? I love this soundtrack. The music on this first level is just so good. I think that's a lot of the reason why it was such a popular game. Anytime you saw this game being played at the arcade, nobody would ever be past the first level. Never. Unless they had like $25. Nobody would ever try to get past any further. Oh yeah. This part always reminds me of Strider. Perfect weapon. Oh no, and then I died. Oh. Alright, well, there you go. Probably one of the better games for sure. And I do have that one in its physical format. And for the horror lover in all of us, this is the classic that cannot be forgotten. Splatterhouse. It was a big deal when it came out here on the Supergrafx 16. Just because it is a gory game. And they didn't have gory games back in this time period, so this was like as gory as it could get. And there's a lot of emulations of it that aren't good. Fun factoid, Hyperspace, which was an arcade here in Denver, the owner asked me to make a joystick panel, design a joystick panel for her arcade version of it. But unfortunately, she closed down before it was even implemented. But that was a pretty fun job. I did have a haunted house at Hyperspace one year. And I used to go there every day, and I had the high score on every game in there. I was very excited about that. Oh my god, I'm doing terrible. It's just so funny to go back to these games that have like 2 buttons basically. I mean, this game has a couple moves that are, you know, but there's not really much to it. It's funny to think, like, you could entertain yourself with just hitting button mashing. Especially for those who are, like, now into some pretty intense kind of games that have, like, intricate aspects to them. This level. Oh man, come on. Sprites still look really good. The 4K sprites look awesome. I don't know if I can, once again, I can't tell if there's lag or would it matter. I don't know. Oh. Made it. Stage 2. Finally, one of these games I made it to stage 2. I guess it's fitting it would be the scary game. Look at that guy in the wall. Ugh, scary. They're throwing up. What is that? My stick. Gruesome. Gruesome again. Slime. Fell down. I don't know if that's a good idea. Guess it doesn't matter. Can't remember. Give me that. Oh, that guy's awesome looking. This was a console seller for sure because it was so cool on the graphics. Oh man, what the hell is it? Get this out of here. I don't want that. Oh, great. Ugh. Okay, so Splatterhouse. Best game so far of all of these. Let's give you a little bit more of a taste. Let's do a weird game to end it all. Because what time is it? Yep, it's almost the end of my half hour of fun. So let's see, what could we do? What could we do? Let's see what Afterburner 2 looks like. I don't remember Afterburner 2 on here. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. Let's start it. I remember thinking the smoke in this game was so cool. Oh. And it's like, wow, it's so fast. Oh man, I just crashed and burned. Come on. Oh, I crashed and burned again. This game was awesome with the arcade because it had the controls that were sweet. Oh my god. It's obviously impossible on a controller. Here goes the last guy, our last chance at redeeming ourselves. Oh man, Fireball City. Wow. Alright, well, you know, it's a weird thing to think about. I don't think I need this system. I think I got all I need out of it. That's a funny thing about all this retro gaming. You play it and you're like, you play it one time and you're like, all right, do I really want to play that anymore? I don't know. So, thanks for joining me. I hope you learned your lesson. If you want to get an Analogue Duo, you can pre-order it now, but it's not going to be out until February. You had to pre-order it way in advance to get it right now. And right now, I mean December of 2023. If you're watching this like way in the future, like, what are you talking about? It's been out. But I don't know. It's up to you. You want it? I don't know. I don't think I'm going to keep it, but thanks for joining me. You're a wonderful little boy and girl and whatever else is here right now, dogs and cats and stuff. So thanks. We'll do this again. And that is Judith Myers. She did die. We'll see you later.